At 10 years old, we all had a colorful idea of foreign expectations of one day living happily ever after. But our once upon a time never kept scars from past nor rushed present to worry about our hereafter. You see, to me, love was a world, a mindset, an identity, impossible to change, to decay, or to last less than eternity. Beating heart, flying higher than the heavens can reach, dominating feeling on the throne, unity of a king and a queen. Love is the spell to break any curse, the flowing words to any verse, the remedy to any fever, and the strong faith to any believer. The open curtain to a blind show, and the memory back to a John Doe. As a kid, my love story was made up. My fairy was happy to see me becoming the woman that I wanted to be, without any real details on how I became, on who I became, but I'm the one who planned on what kind of wife I would be. I'm the skeptical author on reality, but outgoing on writing what my own mind would desire truth to be. At 10 years old, marriage brings fireworks to the mind and rainbows to the eyes. At 25 plus, marriage brings flaws, headaches, bills, lies, smiles, and cries in disguise. Age is the factor that either hide or uncover the truth on a sensitive topic that everyone thrills to experience one day or never wanted to but fell into it because numbers got exchanged, feelings got arranged, and marriage tricked you into marrying someone you never really knew. Even the world is against us, feeding us with lies so we can fast on truth. Marriage on big screen always have happy endings to stimulate the youth. They present on TV celebrities spending their whole money on these special day, something that us people only dream about and then optimistically pray. Attractive image of what can get ugly without a household in orders and a mindset free. They spend their honeymoon in love and then sell their sour endings to the public to afford the sweet and sour endings. Yes, a dream it was. Their sleepwalks ended by signing papers back to reality. Money and fame never brought healing to a wound that's been buried. Let's keep it real. Without Jesus, how many of you still would be married? I used to think that love was activated by a switch, turned on by a kiss, but no Snow White, no Eve, no Apple, and definitely no witch. But if love is free and reality ain't cheap, how can this world offer us charity when it comes to life parted in two? A commitment of promises due to an absence of fear, a sterile desire to cheat, an unborn thought of giving in. So why should we get married if at the end of the day the love we used to dream about ain't even a part of it? Our generation got backward timing technology. We used to see marriage in HD and bright. Nowadays the reception in our relationship is either cryptid or in black and white. Man, don't put a ring on it just to have access to everything the ring trigger. Victims of your own flesh, you think bending on your knee makes you the victor? That ring had the power to turn sin into praise. But marriage is more than a performance. Can be the Lord of the Ring if you don't honor a romantic commitment for the rest of your days. You realize life ain't a game. You got a weak play style when it comes to die for your spouse, but easily turn into multiplayer to shoot when it comes to the Call of Duty when you're aroused. Woman, don't be the woman of God the man of God you wants you to be. Can be the image of the image without substance. The inside is decay, but you're carrying smelling fruits on the outside just as an appearance. You're digging in love seekers' hearts like a miner looking for gold. The pick you used was in your choice of innocent soul just to get circled from your prey. But without God, the goal of marrying this man for his gold can produce no sure presents on Valentine's Day. You ain't that special, baby girl. Poor man, he didn't see the bad seed he ate at the buffet. Saints, sex and the result of love and a result with marriage. Doing something you ain't allowed to do is always more fun than when you can't do it and have to do it and be committed to do it and must repeat it not whenever you feel like it, but whenever the other one is ready for it. Yes, even the fun part in marriage can be work, so make sure you're ready to make it work because you are the match of your mate. Without powder, there's no fire, and marriage needs more than glitter to ignite fireworks. Don't get me wrong, there's no shame in desiring to be married. But marriage is more than an I do, more than waking up in the morning face to your boo, more than consuming a fire deep inside of you. Cause falling in love with marriage will make you fall in sin with anyone, and anyone will make you fall for anything. When God, creator of everything, took the time out of eternity to draw back and unique Adam and Eve for you. But your impatience wanna rush him, so then you decide to use a color book. You can't draw no stories, so you add colors in one that was never meant for you. Prefabricated relationship, your desire to companionship made you hear God's voice when he was quiet. That's funny how we know him, then now we can imitate him, but not to preach like Christ or shine like the sun, but to appease our doubt and give us the go on something that has to stop. Marriage don't heal loneliness. You can find yourself being in a crowd full of men and women. If you don't know yourself, the one within you will always look for someone to recognize you. And marriage don't solve issues, it actually exposes them. What you were hiding got lost and found by the one you were trying to impress, but trying to be perfect will never get you blessed unless you allow the perfect one to abide in you, to mold what's been unshaped, to close what's been undressed, to fix what's been broken, and to breathe into what's been dead, to secure what's been violated, to reassure what's been abused, to rise up what's been kicked, to embrace what's been neglected, and to adopt what's been rejected. Adams and Eves. If you consider love as a feeling, watch out. Marriage would either make you give up on love or get married each time your eyes lust on something appealing, or every time you need a sexual healing. Butterflies only show up on sunny days. Your stomach gets empty without that feeding feeling on the rainy days. So before you say I do, ask yourself, if till death do us apart was really the only way to separate, would you take the step to be a part of the murdering art, or just abandon your own heart and commit suicide for the one you claim to be your half, the love of your life? Cause if divorce is a thought, divorce is an option. If divorce is an option, divorce is an action. A thought is a living trigger inside of your mind. Entertainment provides nutrition, a living situation, and growing education. Allowing your mind to host it is like a disease in the body, killing from the inside and only visible when there's no more way around. Like a worm invading discreetly your apple. If you're not paying attention, you will end up biting in the rotten fruit that you thought was fresh, but your lack of hard work and dedication got your fruit contaminated. Marriage is giving birth to your whole, putting back together what God separated by creating a hole in the body, taking a vital piece to create another life based on the image of the masterpiece. Even old, they say you can be young at heart, so make sure your love is still 10 years old to believe and fight for what you dream about. I had a dream, should be a plan of life for our generation, not a quote to impress or show some type of education. Reality should be a trampoline for faith, bouncing with no ceasing, too active and too high to be stopped. Marriage is the neck that keeps the head and the body together. Scarf or necklace won't make it stand straight, but humble prayers is what will exalt you as one in victory forever. Let's get married.